Jesus Christ, I just fell off the fucking planet and then. Here we go. Sign in. Okay, we're gonna go email. Well, where the fuck did I do it? Yoakum, how you doing? Bullshit. Guten Tag, everybody. Guten Tag. Now I gotta wait for this fucking email to come in here. Ah, there we go. What's up, Frank? Stein. Hello, how are you? Oh, goodness gracious, Ignatius. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Bong hits for breakfast? No. I'm trying to reset my password for my Ring account. Five 74405. Verify. Yes, please like the chat. Tap your screen, like all of that shit. Okay, so all right. Where do I need to go now? Billing history. Here we go. Use a symbol. Okay. Okay. So we need to get a new plan. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. It is my birthday today. I am 54 today. wait, wait. Just fucking wait. You're grateful for the channel and a Grateful Dead fan. Appreciate that, guys. If you could, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this account fixed. You know what? We're gonna put it to the side for a moment. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. There's only 9 likes. Somebody said, "Come on, guys." Um, I appreciate it, Mikey. And I appreciate the Gen X reference in your name too. For those of you younger folks who might not understand what Mikey likes. Well, Mikey likes it like that. Maybe you're not referring to the old cereal commercial. You wish you were still 54? Well, I just turned 54. Well, I haven't even turned 54 until a little after noon today. Well, I appreciate it, Elcro. That commercial ruined your childhood. Mikey will eat anything. Mm-hmm. Can I freestyle for you? No, no. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. No, sorry, I don't bust a rhyme in the freestyle category. Your brother's birthday is also today? Well, happy birthday to your brother. How old is he? 58. All right, well, chewed on some of the same dirt. No, it is not my birthday tomorrow. It is my birthday today. I'm 54 years old today. Tomorrow I will be 54 and 1 day. Oh, your birthday's on the 18th? Your birthday's on Monday, huh? That's our daughter's induction date. If she makes it all the way till Monday, they induce her Monday. Early. Monday morning. Early. Mikey, thank you. I'm waiting for my Facebook to blow up. I made a post this morning on Facebook ripping apart somebody I went to high school with. So I'm waiting for that backlash. Nothing like a Taurus, baby. My daughter's birthday is May 16th, and she's due on the 18th. So she's a Taurus. I'm a Taurus that had a Taurus. She's a Taurus who's going to have a Taurus. I'm sorry to hear that, Shannon. No, I'm good without the stripper, but thank you. Sounds like La Miga to coming in low. May 26th here, due on the 28th. Induction is on the 3rd if the baby doesn't come. What was that noise? It was a plane of some kind. Sounded like a little fucking two prop or a single prop. Good morning to you too. Oh, let me look up something else. How about that? We'll go have some Cajun food tonight. What do you think about that? What's my breakfast? I don't really eat breakfast. Yes, this is an old school Batman shirt. Batman. Is everybody else just fucking exhausted? No, no tacos. Cajun. Cajun. Somebody has a cat that looks just like you in the comment section. Say hello to the peoples. Say hello to the peoples. Hmm? You can sit here and purr. What do you think, homie? You want to put on a little morning buzz? Hmm? Should we round our edges this morning? You want some? Do you want it? No, you just want to chill. I know when I give you the weed, it makes you want to parkour through the house, doesn't it? Let's do our morning stretches. Big stretches. Big stretches. Big stretches. Go on. Go loaf up somewhere. Yep, right under the desk. Did I try any ganja while I was in Jamaica? Yeah, every time I go to Jamaica, I get weed. It's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. You can't make it out of the fucking airport without being offered weed. The guys working at the airport have it. The guys driving have it. The guys working at the resort have it. I mean, it's fucking everywhere. How is Jamaican weed? So so. I'm sure somewhere on the island they've got some decent weed, but what I was buying down there from the top of Mount Zion, um, it was equivalent to what we had in the 80s. Like, it's almost like when I go down there for 10 days and I smoke, and when we're down there, we go for 10 days and I smoke fucking sun up to sundown, and it's like taking a tolerance break. Oh god, no, far better weed here, far better weed here. I would put the shit we have here on the black market up against anything they're selling in a dispensary down there any day. No, it did not make me nostalgic for the 80s. It made me wonder what the fuck we were doing in the 80s. Somebody asked me yesterday how my money is arranged in my wallet. Do you put your bills in order? Do they all have to be facing the same way and in the same orientation? Or do you just, it's all paper, you fold it up and you put it in there? Well, I mean, I fold mine up because mine goes into a little wallet. All the weed here is genetically modified. Whatever it is, it's fucking better. You don't know what strain does what. Only THC goes. You put your ones on the outside, huh? Okay, the simulation took that way too far. They arranged their $1 bills by the letter on them. Country Diesel is just savage, just throws it all in there. See, for me, it's got to be in order. So this is my wallet. It's got to be in order with the biggest one being on the outside. Your money is plastic and hard to tear. What money is that, Glamorous? You think is it Canadian? Canada has plastic. UK pounds, he says though. It's UK pounds. I have Canadian money in the shadow box back there. I just never really paid attention to it to see if it was terrible or not. User VRT, hello. Is this an OnlyFans thing? No, it isn't. You are on the wrong fucking site, my friend. What's up, buddy? There you go. Should I make OnlyFans t-shirts with the logo, but it says only Tom's? I did see Trump's $100 bill, yes. What's up, buddy? Well, I know that somebody redid the logo. Where are we at? 852. Somebody redid the logo and said only dads on it. I thought that was a pretty funny hat. What you doing, hon? 53. Okay, it's not ready. Eliminates errors by 80%, you said? Well, what did you think? I couldn't stand up, Colleen? Our son typically does that, Alcro. Good morning. Good morning. Well, it was my fault. I fucked up. I forgot to do something. Kimberly, I appreciate the kind words. Oh no, my years in landscaping didn't do a number on my back. My years in landscaping fucked up my knees a little bit. Um, yeah, this is live. My knees, my skin, just getting weathered from the sun. That wasn't positive. You watch me all the time. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I should go catch up on my old lives because every one of my old lives is on my page in video format. They're just obviously much longer videos, in many cases an hour or more longer. But every live, and this one will be the same way, it gets saved on my page in the form of a video for people to go back and watch them. It's 8:56 here in the Chicagoland area. You're 41 and have knee issues. I was able to get my right hip replaced. You were talking about getting knees. You just hope you could get them replaced. I had my hip replaced a few years ago. I've not had to have my knees replaced, and hopefully I never do. You're 70 and you've had knee trouble since puberty, and you're still trying to get them replaced. Jesus Christ. Yoga saved your body? Doctors refuse to do it because you're too young, but your knees are bone on bone. Yeah, because there's a certain, like, I remember reading when I was getting my hip replaced. that every replacement has a certain lifespan to it, and then eventually you would need to get it redone more times. I still don't think it's an excuse why they shouldn't do it. I'm just telling you what I read. And so at 41, they might be looking at you going, well, if we replace his knee now, we might have to replace his knee two more times before he dies. Tom, if aliens were going to abduct every ice agent to enslave them on Mars and you could stop them, would you? No, no. You're sick of walking around like an 80-year-old man, and it sucks, doesn't it? Well, I wanted to think about it for a minute because I'm like, enslavement is pretty rough. Why would I stop them? Is why I'm going through my head. Well, they're human beings. They're fellow Americans. They're this. They're somebody's parent. They're somebody's child. Um, but no, no, I don't think I would. Maybe you should switch from e-bike to golf cart until they are willing to do the knee replacement. What's up, homie? What up, G? Huh? What are we doing? 8:59. Okay. Give me a minute. I need to do my normal 9 a.m. thing. Okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, no, I don't need any privacy. I just need to release my videos, my 9 a.m. videos. If you guys have your notifications turned on, your notifications should have been blowing up just then. Okay. No, that was me. That's what I was just doing, Keith. Renee did what she did does last night. When she got home from her mom's, I had videos waiting, and then she went ahead and did that her portion. And this was me releasing them. What do you mean news on the Ohio election? They had their primary, and now we wait for the general. They'll have probably a couple of gubernatorial candidate debates, would be my guess. But I'm not sure. And there'll be a shit ton of advertising, obviously. But it's just like here in Illinois. They've had their primary, they've picked who their candidates are going to be, and now we wait for the general. What about Leslie Jones? Oh, I can't remember the Democratic woman in Ohio's name off the top of my head. My apologies. Well, thank you very much, Twiggy. Twiggy Sticks. Is that in reference to the 1970s supermodel Twiggy? Acton. Yes, there you go. I knew it had her name is Amy Acton. It had that kind of almost superhero sound to it, with the whatever. Oh, you make walk-in sticks. Oh, right on, brother. Or sister. I don't know if you're a boy or girl, obviously. What did you try to reach out to me months ago about, Kimberly? Give me a Cliff Notes version of it here. I get a lot of emails. Do I think that Amy Acton can win Ohio? Normally, I would say no, but this year I think it's actually a possibility for two reasons. One, you're seeing a lot of momentum being shifted towards the Democrats in this year's midterms, and two, the Republicans, they nominated Vivek Ramaswamy, a non-white, non-Christian dude who I don't think is going to play that well in Ohio. I'm not saying that the people that would normally vote Republican are going to turn around and vote Amy Acton, but what I am saying is I don't know that they're necessarily going to vote for him. Like they might either not vote at all or just not vote for the governor's race. Educate them about what? I don't know that there's too much education that could be done there. A cup with that many holes doesn't hold any fluid. You know what I mean? Vivek Ramaswamy is a billionaire, non-white, non-Christian, trying to get white Christian evangelical Republican voters in the working class to vote for him. People on the left side of the aisle, generally speaking, don't have a problem voting for somebody that doesn't look like them. People on the right have a very big problem with that, like a very, very big problem with that. But, oh, I can't understand it either, Zumba class. What's up, Brooklyn? We are going to be close to you in just under 2 months. Thank you for the gold coin. 2 months. If Amy wins, do I think Ohio could be brought back to the center? I think it might be a temporary blip on the radar. Ohio is turning redder and redder and redder and redder and redder as the years go by. If she wins, it's not because people in Ohio think she's better. It's because the people in the Republican Party just can't vote for him. And the Republican Party won't put another guy like him up in that state again. Same thing could happen in Florida this year. I mean, it's Florida, so anything's possible, but they put a black man up for governor of Florida on the Republican ticket. I don't know. In a blue wave election, that might not be the smartest move for the Republicans. No, Maggie has not had her baby yet. She is set to be induced on Monday, and other than that, we are all waiting around for a phone call in case she does go into labor. Well, yeah, the trans men in the bathroom thing is just fucking stupid. You need to use the bathroom based on the sex you were assigned at birth. Or I can't remember. I always forget the terminology if it's sex or gender. Anyway, the gender you were assigned at birth. Okay. So then the natural next question is you put up a bunch of pictures of trans men that You could not fucking tell they were trans to save your fucking life. They look like people that were born male. And you go, okay, so then all of these guys should go in the women's restroom, right? Well, no. Well, why not? They were assigned female at birth. So they're not, your law says they can't go into the men's room. They have to go into the women's room. But if they go into the women's room, you same motherfuckers want to start throwing fucking hands with them because they look like men. How about this? How about everybody just stop for a minute and ask themselves why you consistently think about sexual behavior in a public bathroom? When I go to a public bathroom, I want to do my business and get the fuck out of there. Usually because, other people are doing their business and it fucking stinks. Not these fucking guys. All they think about is sex in public bathrooms. Well, some guy's going to dress up as a woman and go in there and assault people. Okay, some guy can already fucking do that. And that doesn't mean you have a problem with fucking trans people. It means you have a problem with non trans people dressing up as a trans person to do something. You're still not focusing on the problem. It's just this moronic, never ending cycle of coming back to the same place over and over and over again, which is you don't really want trans men going into women's bathrooms and you don't want trans men going into men's bathrooms. You're just a bigoted piece of shit. That's all it boils down to. Thank you very much, Conley. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is there any way to undo Ohio's redness? I don't think so. I think Ohio is going to be solidly red for the foreseeable future, just like Mississippi or Alabama. I don't throw Georgia in there because I think Georgia is going to be a blue state in the very near future. You have a map of places that have single bath restrooms. Probably a good idea. Sick that it even needs to be done, but yeah, probably not a bad idea. And they should probably for future design. I'm not saying go back and retrofit every fucking store in the country. I'm not saying that, but for future design, somebody has mentioned it in the comment section. Individualized public restrooms that are genderless. If everybody's going to be that fucking worried about it. And here's the thing: the people that are worried about it have I guarantee you been in a public restroom with a trans person going to the bathroom somewhere close or next to them and never fucking knew it, never felt threatened. It's just so fucking dumb. It's just so fucking dumb. KJJ, explain, please. Elaborate, please. Thank you very much, Chris, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. I have a bigger problem with the fucking gaps in the doors, the fucking stalls than anything else. I don't think they need to go find a safe space. I'm just asking. That might be they might be talking about why the right turns everything into trans this or that. I'm waiting for them to reply. With the way things are going, Trump doesn't care about the American. Is it my birthday? Yes, it is. I turned 54 today. Thank you, Julie. Just don't use public restrooms. It's not trans related. It's more germ. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I wish I could, Janelle. Unfortunately, I don't know if anybody down there is really going to listen to me. uh, you know, they don't listen to anybody else now, so why the fuck are they going to listen to me? I'll keep fucking making content for sure. Public bathrooms can be gross for sure, but excuse me one moment. Now the text messages are starting to blow up. Julie, thank you very much for the $2 donation. She says, for the vacation fund and happy birthday. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. our next trip is not exactly a vacation, um, but rather a quick getaway so that the lad can compete. Well, I'm going to keep making content, Janelle. It's just I wouldn't hold your breath if you think I'm going to go do like a speaking tour in the South or something. Yeah, I Watchdog. I think that you're probably right, unless it's somewhere like on private property, which it very well may be. It might be on one of his golf courses. Where's my mom? Uh, Dead and I assume buried, maybe cremated. No fucking clue. Why? These fucking birds. Fucking Blue Jays out there going nuts. Yeah, he'll probably have himself buried on one of his golf courses. I can't see the government burying him on like at Arlington or something. Like it's going to be on one of his golf courses, and then eventually his kids will lose those golf courses because they're even worse at business than he is, and Daddy won't be in office to protect them. And when they seize that land, I hope somebody digs them up. Oh, I don't give a shit where he sleeps, Watchdog. Oh, my skulls? Yeah, those are all resin skulls back there. Almost all of them came from Amazon. One of them came from New Orleans. A couple of friends sent one, but the rest of them came from Amazon. You're an epoxy resin artist, right on. Me, I would rather get buried than be cremated. That's the thing. If he's buried on one of his golf courses, you'd have to be a member to get to his grave. That's why he's probably going to have himself buried on one of his golf courses. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Uh, I always tell people I want to be buried because when the zombie apocalypse happens, I need to be whole. I got shit to do. That's the pic you had on your profile? Yeah, I need to be whole. I need all this. I got some walking around to do. I got some motherfuckers I'm going to be biting. I got shit to do. Do not cremate me. Bury me. Guess who's back? Back again. Tommy's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 The picture on the wall? Oh, up here? That picture? Yeah, that's Renee and I in front of the Johnson Space Center in Houston. I don't know, Janelle. I honestly don't know. I've been talking about it for years, but I don't know. My father used to say he was donating it to science. We were poor. Yeah, I mean, for the first time this year, I signed my organ donor card. If they need an organ or two, go ahead and take it, obviously. But um, I don't care what they do to Trump. Somebody said, "Would I rather he be cremated or burnt or buried?" I don't care. It really, truly doesn't matter to me. You're giving me a tank? Oh, like a military tank? I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but here you can be buried in the ground, or you can have like a little mini mausoleum built above ground in some places that are just insanely expensive little monuments to oneself. I want one of those. I want one of those with a door that's unlocked and a chair next to me so people can come in whenever they want, sit down and burn one. Would like to get your take on Trump putting his face on passports and painting the reflection pool to push to modify Mount Rushmore, the replacement of the former. Yeah, it's all. Listen, I've talked about all of this in videos, right? Putting his face on the passport is an absolute fucking narcissistic move. The painting of the reflection pool is fucking moronic. There's a reason why it's painted gray, so that you can actually get the reflection. Mount Rushmore, nothing's going to happen to Mount Rushmore, and I didn't hear about the replacement to the 401k. Or maybe I did and it's just not ringing a bell. My husband's grandparents got buried under a tree that they used to sit under together in the backyard for of their home. Pretty romantic, if you ask me. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. They don't know what they're doing with the pool because they didn't hire somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing. They hired a guy that like cleaned pools that Trump knew, and they don't know what they're doing. And he is trying to get everything done before he leaves office, right? He wants his arch built named after him. He wants his ballroom built named after him. He wants an airport, a train station in New York named after him. He already has an airport named after him in Florida. He wants his name on money. He put his name on the Kennedy Center. He's slapping his name on everything before he leaves office. And it is going to take the next president a shit ton of time and a whole bunch of money to change all of this back the way it was. I don't know if the ballroom is ever going to get torn down and the East Wing rebuilt, but I would support that 100%. I would support it 1,000%. You got me for a little while longer, and then I'm going to be getting off of here and doing the stuff I need to do. Denmark, hello, how you doing? The Rose Garden. That would be the first order of business. Hopefully, is to tear up that fucking patio, take those fucking pictures down, and put the Rose Garden back the way it was. Human composted. I've seen those. Like you talk about like the pods. Our biggest concern. What should our biggest concern be regarding the new Fed chairman? Well, he hasn't been not confirmed yet. He's only been confirmed to be on the federal board, but he's going to get confirmed to be the new federal Fed chair. You should be concerned with the fact that he is willing to raise or lower interests at Trump's command, not based on the economic factors on the ground. At least that's what I think he's going to do. If he gets into the position and doesn't do that, then I'll be shocked and he'll become a target for Donnie. No, we should not turn Donald Trump's golf courses into landfills. We should Mar-a-Lago should be turned into a home for trafficked children. They're not allowing anything. The Republicans are. I think when this is all over and you take the Trump family down once and for all, and you seize all of their assets, you turn Mar-a-Lago into the largest center for trafficked children. And the very people that he has harmed over the course of his life um, get a second chance in a property that used to be his. As far as Trump Tower in New York, you could do a number of things with it from the ground floor all the way up. However, the floors that he used, the Trump organization used for their offices, you turn that into an area for abused women. Having said that, I'm gonna get ready to go do some shit. So hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you.